going on, Evertonians, and welcome back to Life as an Evertonian. This is our pre-match review against Crystal Palace this weekend on Sunday at 2 p.m. at the Hill Dickinson Stadium. Crystal Palace, a team that is currently undefeated in this campaign. I think the run carries on from last season. I know they're certainly in double figures. They won the FA Cup. They beat Liverpool last weekend. Could have been quite convincingly, but they managed to get over the line with a 2-1 win against Liverpool. Made it really hard work for Liverpool. And yeah, this is going to be Everton's toughest game at the Hill Dickinson Stadium. Is it going to be our toughest game so far this season? Obviously, we've had some defeats to Leeds United away and Liverpool away. We find ourselves unbeaten at home. We beat Brighton on the opening day, well, at the Hill Dickinson Stadium. We took our chances. Brighton didn't. Rode our luck a little bit. Played well in patches. Managed to get over the line with 3 points. In the last two games with Aston Villa come into the Hill Dickinson, we're not scoring a goal. I think they were there for the taking. We just ran out of ideas on the day. And West Ham, obviously, on Monday night came and they managed to weather the storm, albeit Everton finding themselves in a possession-based game, a lot of ball retention. Again, we just ran out of ideas. But, we're undefeated. 1 win, 2 draws at home. And this is going to be a very, very difficult game. I think Everton need to start well. They work really well as a team. The Palace, very, very organised. I think they play the similar system to what United play, but obviously we see United doing it not good at all, and Palace, really well organised, very well structured, and they've got some real key players to get these results that they're doing. Obviously, they won last night as well in the Europa League. I think it's 3 draws, 3 wins for them. I think the only real poor result for them, but is it poor? I think it was Sunderland at home. So, Blues, this is going to be a tough, tough game. A lot of questions are being asked at the minute from us Evertonians. Some of us are really, really happy with the start. I mean, I am. Don't get me wrong, I am. I just feel that we had potential to capitalise on maximum points in the last 2 games, and obviously we just couldn't get that second goal against West Ham, and we couldn't break the deadlock against Villa, and it's as simple as that. Are we creating a lot of chances? Probably not. For how much we're on the ball, the likes of Jack Grealish, getting on the ball and getting to the byline, and sometimes we just overplaying a little bit. We're going to see, obviously, or we're going to see the first time this season Keenan Dewsbury Hall isn't going to be playing because of the 5th yellow card that he received against West Ham, albeit the last 2 bookings have been absolutely ludicrous. One for taking a free kick quick and winning a challenge that could have led Everton to, cause some damage against West Ham. But it is what it is, Blues. We have to find a way, and I think most Evertonians are hoping for Tyler Diblin to get introduced. And I'm hoping we see NGI move back over to the left-hand side. And I want to see Jack Grealish operate as a number 10, see how it works. And you could also, by them two playing very close together, they can interchange quite a lot. And I think it would work. I think I wanted to see that right at the beginning of this season. But we've not seen it. We've seen NGI switch over to the right-hand side. But I think Tyler Diblin is chomping at the bit to get going. I think his little cameo that he did when he came on against West Ham, he looked really, really good. Very good on the ball. wants the ball, show him where he wants the ball. Went on a nice little run and won a free kick. He's going to be dangerous, Blues, and we want to see him. We've got to see him. Um, the issues that we've got, and it's going to be like this until January. It's going to be like this, and maybe until the summer. And we have to keep faith, and that is obviously in the fullback area on the right hand side and up front, the striker. Um, I said in my final summary against West Ham, could we potentially see NJ operate as a false nine? Um, these are the decisions that Moyes needs uh, to make. I don't think he will. I think it's either Beto or Barry, and it's as simple as that. We've had wild card statements on this channel, and a lot of other Evertonians, and in the terraces, stick Michael Keane up front. It's an interesting one. He's probably our best finisher at the football club. And obviously, we'd only ever consider that when Jared comes back, but whether we will or not, I don't know. Maybe if we had a maybe if we had injuries to Beto and Barry, maybe that would happen. Um, so yeah, I do want to see Alcaraz as well. I do. I want to see Alcaraz. He must be feeling a little bit frustrated at the minute. Scored a lovely goal in the League Cup. Thought he played really, really well when he signed for his last season. He's a player who, as well, seems to get the best out of Beto. With his driving runs and his through balls. Um, I think he's a player who doesn't always want to put it out wide. And listen, Jack Grealish is a superb player. Don't get me wrong. I just think we've been too predominant. Let's get it out to the left. Let's get it out to the left. Obviously, yeah, we've seen NJ. In the first half, he was decent last week and then quietened off in the second half. We need to, obviously try and get 90 minutes out of NJ playing well. But is his preferred position, again, back on that left hand side? I think that is the preferred option for me. I think for most of us Evertonians, we'd like to see that happen. I think NJ and Grealish, they could interchange quite quickly. The switch can be done very intricately and very, very quickly. But again, Alcaraz, but we will probably see Jake O'Brien at right back. Seamus, we've only seen really in the League Cup. Uh, you know, I'd like to see Seamus back in. I would, just for being a natural right back. See how he fares, see how he plays. Albeit at a higher standard in the Premier League, we know that he's well capable of doing it. But it's an interesting one. I think we will be going for Jake O'Brien and obviously Tarks and Keane, Mikalenko, it'd be Jimmy and Adrissa. Um, and I would probably, go for Jack as a 10 and Jai on the left, Tyler Diblin on the right. And I think probably Beto. We've seen, we've seen this week, Barry has took down uh, a lot of content on his Instagram. When I've looked, I think he's just like moved it uh, into another file. Read what you want into that. Um, but I can still see his content in another file. So he's kind of moved it from his home uh, page as you go onto Barry's Instagram. But a lot of people were speculating that he's unhappy, etc. Listen, he's not going to be happy, is he? You know what I mean? He's not. He's going to feel the weight. New player coming to the Premier League, 22 years of age. He's going to be frustrated. You know what I mean? He really is on the bench, and if he's been used to playing and he's bagged 11 goals last season, he would have wanted to come in and hit the ground running and get a goal. For me, I would love to see him. I've said it before. I'd love to see him get 4 games back to back, 60, 70 minutes in them 4 games. I just don't think Beto at the minute is playing well. Um, So we have to find a way, Blues. We have to be on it. Crystal Palace, again, such a dangerous team. They're going to be the ones, I think, that believe that they're going to come and get a win. I do. I think obviously Villa come in. I think they were happy with the point. I think West Ham were happy with the point. Brighton on the opening game at the Hill Dickinson. Um, I think the occasion just went for us, and we took our chances. And they would have been hoping, but opening game, anything could have happened. But as we're getting more and more into the season now, Palace unbeaten in six, playing really, really well. They're the informed team in the league. They've just beat the champions. They've won last night. They're the FA Cup winners. This is going to be a tough, tough game, boys. So let me know your thoughts. Really excited though for this one, seeing how Everton fare. End of the day, I'm going to leave you with this one. Palace are very good on the ball as well. They like to ball retention themselves. Wharton very instrumental in that. They've got attacking flair. They can be very direct. They can hurt teams. So will this game open up a little bit? Will it open up a little bit how it were when we played Brighton? I feel like that West Ham coming to the Hill Dickinson was a low block, how they started a 4-5-1. And Villa was quite defensive as well. And Everton had to break them down. So will this game be a little bit more open? And could that suit us? Gonna leave that one there, Blues. Up the toffees, subscribe to the channel. If you haven't done so already, click that bell to turn on post notifications. And I'll see you in the next one.